Hello everybody, Gliderman here. So today we're going to be working with Dataflow Verilog, which is pretty different from structural Verilog. So let's get started. First we're going to comment out what we've got over here. Commenting out is done by 2 forward slashes, and that looks pretty good. So let's just insert another comment up here and just say wow, I'm not typing well. Structural Verilog. So that's our old program, and now we're going to be doing Dataflow Verilog. So this can be much easier to use, essentially, and a little bit more natural to type. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to assign LED output, which is what we had as our output or final output from this structural Verilog file. We're making the same program here, and then we're going to assign using the equals there, and then we're going to OR it, which uses this pipe character. I believe that's what it's called. If you do shift backslash on most keyboards, that should be the OR, and then it'll OR the things on both sides, or on either side of it, is essentially what it is. Let's just put in a semicolon for now. On this far side, we're going to OR with B0, which is this portion here, and so now that lines up nicely there. On this side, we're going to put in some parentheses so that we have our AND gate here wrapped in them. So essentially what we're doing is we're forcing order of operations. Technically, AND operations should happen before ORs automatically. However, I prefer to explicitly state, with the parentheses, what the order of operations is. I find that much easier to read, at least to me. You may vary, so do whatever you like. So in here, we're going to essentially just put in these 2 inputs here, the B0 or B1 and B2. So we're going to do B1 or 1, and then we're going to put in the ampersand, which is the AND. So this is the AND operation. This is the OR operation. And then we're going to put in B2, and boom. Now that one line there is the same as those 4 lines, which really helps to clean up the program. Actually, now I'm realizing I should keep that wire in because we need that here. There are a number of other operations, and actually I'm just going to punch in a couple examples here. So in structural XOR, that would simply be equal to, I believe it's the caret there. Not would be equal to the tilde, and those are just a couple examples there. So I could put in a not here and make this exclusive OR. Of course, that completely changes the operation of the program, but it's just an example that you can use them basically interchangeably, but you still need to make sure that your program functions the way that you want it to function. That's not supposed to be an AND, that's supposed to be an OR. There we go. So those are just a couple of examples of other structural to behavioral conversions. So let's just save that real quick and compile. And there we go, so now that's done. So let's open up the programmer, add file, select tutorial.sof, click open, and then click start, and that'll program it. So yeah, that AND works. Can't press them individually, have it turn on, and then the OR works against those. So I hope that was useful in helping you guys use Dataflow Verilog as a programming style. I find this much easier to read and use in comparison to structural Verilog. So yeah, hopefully this was useful. Stay tuned for more tutorials in the future. See ya.